Any good practitioner in urban or place marketing would argue that cities and destination compete to gain the preconditions of growth. Already in 1976, the sociologist Harvey Moloch employed the metaphor of city as the growth machine. Since the political and economic essence of virtually any given locality is growth, Moloch challenged the assumption that growth creates more jobs, and on the contrary, he stated that local growth does not significantly affect local rates of unemployment. For instance, he found that divergence in growth rates across the US cities was not able to explain not comparable variation in unemployment rates in the same cities. Mega events are supposed to produce long-term effects for the city regions in terms of social and economic development, since the necessary condition for their organization are investments in infrastructure, therefore high-level local business involvement, new job openings, etc. On the other side, mega events provide huge media attention on the city and the region, and obviously large number of incoming tourists. Mega events have also some limitations. For instance, the high cost to apply for hosting such events, or the need to develop a detailed strategic plan for the events themselves before the application. And eventually also the follow-up activities in order to provide a long-term effect given the ephemeral nature of these events. Therefore, in absence of such capabilities, a city might not take advantage of the opportunities of such events and create large deficits for the city, for the region, or for the state. Let's take the example of the London Olympic Games in 2012. The effects of this international event is controversial. The impact on tourism seems limited. First, because London is already one of the biggest world touristic destinations. And second, because many tourists who plan to go to London, in fact, renounce the trip to avoid congestion. Several studies try to prove the economic impact and anti-cyclical effect to the whole British economy. In the short terms, Olympic Games have boosted investment and household spending. In the second half of 2012, the economy expanded by something like 1%, and UK, in fact, emerged from the recession. In the long period, it won't be easy, though, to cover the cost of investment. London has spent something like 14 billion euros, plus 11 additional billion in infrastructures and other high costs connected with security. The example of past editions are also not encouraging. Athens benefit from the hosting Olympic Games in 2004. And of course, Athens had lots of benefits in terms of reputation and infrastructure. But the boost in tourism was, to a big extent, only temporary. Not to mention the tremendous cost, something about 11 billion euros, which is still paid by the Greek government. Sometimes events that the city creates could be more sustainable than these mega events. The argument around the potential or actual economic effect of such events is open to interpretation. Nevertheless, many other non-economic effects should be taken into consideration in such a complex evaluation. In the case of London, The legacy has different aspects. In the northeast area of the city, we have witnessed a huge process of regeneration. The city has gained in image and organizational reputation, and citizens are motivated to use the new sport infrastructures. Impact studies have tried to provide hard evidence of the allegedly positive effects of events, and cultural events in particular. Nevertheless, a mere technical evaluation of the multiplier effect of tourist spending and investment on the regional and urban economy is narrow. The breadth of the impact has to do with some elements that are not immediately convertible into monetary terms. And most of the times we have mainly qualitative features that we should include in our evaluation, like the evolution of the modes of fruition of these events, like the innovation strategies in innovative strategies in fundraising and the new organizational model, opportunities for local institutions, and eventually the creation, this is very important, the creation of new urban imaginaries and a reinforced identity.